Now what I'm going to do is just kind of place this down here. I'm not going to worry about that middle, not just yet. And I'm going to place this down at the bottom. And I think the reason why I'm not going to worry about that middle is because I have little pieces, that I can use. And what I'm going to do is I'm playing with this, okay, guys? I don't know if this is going to come out or how it's going to look, but we're going to see. We will see, I tell you. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to go ahead and go all the way around. I know I have this middle open. I'm not going to worry about that middle. I've got an idea. And you've got to have an idea if you're playing with this. This is something you're playing with, so you got to have kind of an idea of what you're doing, which I have no idea. Oops. And you have to keep plenty of glue sticks handy. Okay, let's do it this way. And I'm going to use my finger and like this. And then I'm going to pull this over like this. It's okay that the bottom's not covered. And I'm going to put the glue on the ribbon. And the reason why I'm doing it like that is because if you measure it out, you'll be able to tell exactly where it goes. And see, I could run my hand across it because, like I say, it's on a low setting. Okay, now let's do it this way. You see? So I'm going to run some more glue over it. There we go. And I'm going to do my hand thing. And then I'm going to come all the way down here. And I'm going to have to cut it like I did the other one. And I want this to go under. So with this going, okay guys, I did not take the wire out. I left the wire in because that wire comes in handy. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to do this. Okay, so there we go. This is our back. And like I said, don't worry about the middle. Don't worry about this either. Now we have more string like that I'm going to use because it bends, okay? So here we go. We're going to do this. I'm going to do this. We're going to put this over here, okay? And I'm going to pull this under here. It's going to be a nice little box for me to put my things in because that's why I'm making it. I need storage. And the thing about this is like the other one, you can turn it. So I'm going to turn it. Just like I did the other one. Okay, here we go. We're going to turn it. There we go. See? Turn it under. Look at those colors. Now, I don't plan these colors. This is just the way I am. I see it and I do it. I just grab colors and I just see it. I don't know how I see the colors. I just see them. And then we're going to turn this one. But you know, I'm thinking I'm just going to cut this one because we're at the end of the box and I don't want to too much overlap my box. Now, like I said, here we go. I'm going to go right in between and I'm going to keep going until I cover all of this. Just keep going. And like I said, the best one to use is a rope that moves. As long as it turns, you're doing good. Okay, let's go here. I bought this some time ago too. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. But as I age, I figure I want to use as much up my supplies as I possibly can. And I have a lot of supplies, believe me, guys. When I say I have a lot, I do. Okay. Let's go on down here. And I'm going to probably cut it again. Here we go. Let's push this one over there. And I'm going to cut it right here. Sometimes my scissors will work and sometimes they won't. It's really strange the way these scissors are. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this little piece here and I'm going to start it right here. Yeah, glue that down up in there. There you go. And then we're going to glue this like that. Okay, let's glue it on down. You know, this would probably look really nice on a blouse also. But I haven't been thinking about if I want to sew just yet. But I am going to. I have place I want to make some other things. Okay, let's pull this down up in there. And then we're going to glue this right here. And we're going to have to cut it again. probably would have been easier to just make it like this and go across. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted something different. Oof, I got it a little crooked here. I can see it now. It's okay. Straighten it out as you go, guys. This is your box, not mine. Do the way you want to do it. And let's put this right here. Right there. And I'm going to try to keep this as straight as possible. Let's see if I can keep this straight where it won't turn on me. Because that's what it's been doing, turning. I guess it don't like what I'm doing. Okay. And then we're going to have to cut it again right here. There you go. And let's put it right there. And let's turn it again because we still got a little piece here we need to cover. And we could have used a different color. We could have used a rope. You know what? I think I will. Because I got just a little bit of rope left. So I'm going to use the rope. Here we go. I'm going to use the rope. Why not? It'll kind of cover this big spot right here. I'm just going to use it. This is the end of my rope, guys, so I'm using the end of my rope. Like they say, you're at the end of your rope. Yes, I am. And I'm going to cut it right there. So it'll be somewhat even. And then I'm going to put this on here. Like that. So I've covered my box. See? In my box. Now, we have some little stragglers, you know, the things here, things there. Did I forget about that? No, I did not. We have a little bit left. See? And you will have to cut it again. So you go ahead and you put this on there. Slide this underneath. And you're going to go and cut it. Use your glue gun so that you make sure it stays. There you go. Make sure it stays. And I got a little piece of this left. Now, I could do this, which I think I will. I know, I'm leaving the middle again. What are you going to do with that middle? You just keep on working around it. Yeah, I do, don't I? There we go. Now I'm going to cut this. There we go. And let's see if I have enough left to do some more. Do I? Not exactly. Not exactly. But I do have some more of this. I'm not doing the inside of the box, guys, because I don't want to. I don't need to actually do the inside of the box. Now remember what I told you, rope will move. It'll bend with you. That's why I like rope. It'll bend with you. Now, I'm going to turn this rope around like so. And that's how I'm going to fill in this. I'm turning it around, and I'm going to make sure it stays flat this time and don't bend on me. Because you seen what it did on the side. It bent on me. So I'm going to do this so I can fill it in. I'm going to turn it here, push it up, turn it like that, and I'm going to go all the way to the end. Now, as you can see, yep, we do have some openings. And that's where the little stragglers come in, like this. That's what you're going to use to close up your gap. Okay, I'm going to turn this. And I'm going to just push that up. And I'm going to cut it like that. And I'm going to push this right on in there. Now, our little stragglers that we have, or our little openings, I should say, we can choose to just take this and just put a little piece there on the side. Just put a little piece there. There you go. Just a little piece. This was a difficult box. There are boxes that you can get that are huge, that are larger than these, and you could do that with them. However, like I say, if you really willing to go to 9 yards, you go right ahead. Because this, when they come turned like that, you have to really think about what you're going to do. See? I really liked what I did. I am not going to do the bottom. I like what I did on the side here. Even these little pieces here, you have to just glue them down. Now, if you are giving this to someone, wrap it. I mean, not wrap it. Put bows on it. You could put bows on it. Make it really pretty. And they just love this box because there's so much you could do with it. I mean, this is a nice little box that would come in handy for whatever. Okay? See how nice this box looks? Look at that. That's a nice little box. Here's my other completed box right here. See, they could go side by side. This one is filled with my paint. And as you can see over here, yeah, that's why I made it. So that I could put other things in my box. Subscribe and like. Thank you for viewing Grandma's DIY.